This video is about Katie Hopkins. Before I get started, I'm going to throw a couple of insults at you. You're not strawberry blonde, you're ginger. Stop calling people fat when you're fat yourself. I bet your queef smells like mixed grill, you beast. Moving on. So Katie Hopkins appears out of nowhere on The Apprentice. Fucks that over. Somehow ends up on GMTV. Pisses my baby, my future wife, my bae, Holly Willoughby, clean off. Sparking outrage by the comments she says, and I'm going to go through a big list of them here. Making a joint top with her and the boob job slut. Josie Cunningham, the most hated pair in the UK. So I'm going to start off on this one. Since I'm from Newcastle, she commented on Gaza, who's basically royalty in Newcastle, on his alcohol addiction. She says addiction just doesn't cut it. It doesn't exist. He makes it up in his head. Same as everyone else with addictions. I think you need to go rehab, pet, because you're addicted to being a fucking fat dickhead. Now I wish justice could be served. I don't think you deserve to die, but I wish that Gaza could appear in the peak of his day, you still at the age you are. He puts a big fat case of football on the floor, on the penalty spot. You stand and go with a fuddle on your face so you can't miss. He takes a 50 fucking metre run up and blasts the ball through the back of your big fat head to see if there's actually a brain in there. She's then asked, would you give obese people a job in your company? Fucking never! She says obese people give off the wrong vibe and need to look professional at all times. Well, looks like someone best buy this out of fucking corset, because you, love, are not skinny. You're living in denial, pet, you're fat and you're ginger and you hate them both. She says, if you've got tattoos, you really need to look into your future and think, is there anything out there for me? And tattoos are for attention as well. Awkward. It's the Facebook videos that are for attention, love, not the tats. Maternity leave. Katie Hopkins says, fucking never. If you've been carrying a lump in your belly for the past 9 months, you've just fired it onto the desk, then that bank can look after itself immediately. Katie Hopkins had 3 weeks off and she was back to graft. And she thinks that every other fucking mother, that 12 months, that bonding time with a Ben, first meeting them, lazy cows. They really are a lump of shit. Get this? When Alan Sugar asked her, have you ever lied to get something you want? This bitch gans, yes, to get someone else's husband. And she said, I give myself 8 out of 10 for ruthlessness for that one. That bloke is the ruthless one. The ruthless bloke shagging ye. That's ruthless. You'll have a fanny like a fucking whale's blowhole. On to geographical name. She doesn't like geographical names. Geography, you can fuck off. So she says, when she finds out the names of kids, she can then judge just from the name if she wants her kids to play with them. She can tell, just by the name, which class these kids are. So Holly Willoughby is absolutely fucking rinsing us, saying, hold on, you're massively against these geographical names. And she's like, yes, I would never ever have geographical names. Holly Willoughby blasts out with a question, isn't the name of your daughter India? What the fuck? Yes, she hates geographical names. She can choose the class of that child just by knowing the name, but her band's called India. Now, I don't believe in hitting women at all, but if I seen Katie Hopkins, I'd certainly get me fucking sister to chinner. She says, if a girl comes to my house called Charmaine and says, hi, I'm Charmaine, I automatically think, hi, I'm thick and ignorant. When I hear, and on today's show, Katie Hopkins, I actually hear, and on today's show, big fat ginger lying horrible slut. Mobility scooters. Mobility scooters. The one thing that doesn't annoy us in the world is mobility scooters. But Katie fucking Hopkins. I hate mobility scooters, and I find their owners intolerable. If I could get a mobility scooter, take it to West Coast Customs, get some fucking bazookas put on the front, some nails in the tyres, what I'd do is I'd wait for you to come in your house, I wouldn't fire one at you, because I'd get done for murder, I'd fire it about 5 yards away from you, so it threw you out of the fucking road, then with me customised wheels with spikes in, I'd drive over your head, over your boobs, over your belly, which would be the biggest hill, and into your vagina. And then the engine would stop. I guarantee you've got a big old 80s porntash pube bush. That would stop the blades. And then me, Charmaine, Brooklyn and Paris would walk away laughing. Katie Hopkins, this is the first in many of my attacks on you. If your face was in front of me now, fucking elbow.